Okay, give me a sec. I need a moment to get everything in order because I had to rush to be able to do this tonight. At first, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do anything tonight. Because tonight, I went to a big company dinner. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I did say that because I'm on a bit of a time crunch right now, I should utilize all the time that I can. Whether it be coming on for like an hour and a half, an hour, 45 minutes. It's like, oh yeah, I did say that. So that's exactly the plan for tonight. Tonight's going to be a little bit shorter because, first of all, like I said, wasn't even sure if I was going to do this tonight. And second, I got home like half an hour ago. It's now 10:31. I started at 10:30. So I'm only going to go for an hour and a half. I'm going to go until midnight. I just need a moment to get everything in order. Because like I said, I did kind of have to rush to get ready. So because I wasn't sure if I was even going to do this tonight, I watched no shows for tonight. So tonight we're just going to relax, just going to chill, just going to chillax. And hopefully get a shiny Groudon. And speaking of shinies, I'll show you in just a moment. Let me get ready. Oh, this morning... so last night was snowing all night. There was like, 10 to 15 centimeters of snow this morning. When I went out to shovel the snow this morning, it looked like more than that. So I started off the day today pretty low on energy, just because the moment I woke up, I had to really quickly, do my morning routine, take my morning dump, and then hop in the shower. And then, go out and shovel the snow before leaving for work. I was thinking, okay, let me poo first, let me shower first. That way, I'm already dressed up. I'm already ready. I'm gonna put on my winter jacket, my boots. I'm already gonna be dressed up. Let me do everything first. Dress up, shovel the snow, and then I can just leave right away. Bad idea. Bad idea. Because, it is possible to be too warm. So when you're shoveling snow, and if you have too many layers on, it is possible to be too warm despite how cold it is outside. So after I got done shoveling the snow this morning, I was sweating up a storm. My shirt was soaking wet from sweat. And obviously because I'm stinky now, I can't go to work with a sweaty shirt and, that sweaty musk. So what I had to do was I had to hop back in the shower real quick and change my shirt before I was able to leave. And also because I had to go to a dinner tonight, I wasn't about to go in a stinking shirt. A shirt dried up with all sorts of dried up sweat. So yeah, after I shoveled the snow this morning, I had to hop back into the shower. Let me calculate real quick, because I wrote it down, but then I forgot to check before I started, so give me a second. Okay, so Alright, so I finished hatching all of the remaining Feebas eggs. Out of a total of 1,829 Feebas eggs hatched, I only got 2 shiny Feebas. So the shiny Feebas I got previously, I did not get any extra shiny Feebas in the remaining eggs. So, I had to hatch a total of 1,829 eggs to get 2 shiny Feebas. The first shiny Feebas came at egg number 849, and the second Feebas, the female one, which is the one I wanted, the second shiny Feebas came at egg number 1,140. So I got the math wrong last time where I said it came at 1,080. So yep, I finally hatched all the leftover eggs. So now the next shiny hunt I'm doing is I'm going for a specifically male shiny Magikarp, also in my Brilliant Diamond. I kind of expected the same number of the same number of steps needed to hatch Magikarp eggs. Because for Feebas, obviously with something that has Flame Body in my team, for Feebas, it took 2,550 steps. Magikarp takes like, I don't know, 700 steps with Flame Body, so it's much faster. In fact, it might be too fast. Because I'm hatching eggs faster than I can collect them, so I'm running out of eggs. I had to collect like 2 boxes in bulk before I actually started hatching them. So yep, the next hunt I'm doing is for specifically a male shiny Magikarp. Because shiny Gyarados, while being a spectacular red color, the whiskers on the male are also red. So that's why I want it specifically male. Female Gyarados has white whiskers, so I don't want that. I want more red. Give me 1 second, I need to close the door again. And then, you know, after I'm done the Magikarp to male Gyarados hunt, up next I will be hunting for, hopefully, a female Skorupi. Though it doesn't matter, you know? If I get a male shiny, it's not the end of the world. I would just prefer it to be female, because that's just me. Alright, and speaking of shinies... 1 second. Alright, speaking of shinies, so today was Shelmet and Carablast Community Day in Pokemon Go. I got 18 shiny of the two, plus a strange looking shiny Shelmet and or Carablast at the very end. And then you could see I clearly evolved one into a shiny Aselgor, the best one that I had. However, because all the Carablasts I caught shiny sucked, all their IVs were terrible, what I ended up doing was I ended up evolving the shiny Carablast I got from October of last year because it had the best IVs. So that's what I did. So now, you know, shiny Excelgor, shiny Escavalier. Those are all the shinies I got today. It was a pretty tame community day. It was not really exciting, despite the fact that, you know, it's 2, which doesn't happen very often. The fact that we got two Pokemon in the spotlight for a community day, that should be pretty special, but it's like, it was pretty tame, not really too special, but it was still cool, you know. It just means, you know, an extra spawn for this year's December Community Day, where it's an amalgamation of all of the year's, Community Day spawns. Oh, I'm tired. Actually, that Wooloo I got in Pokemon Go earlier today, the strange looking Shelmet and or Carablast, I actually got that on my way home from dinner. So, hope everyone's doing well. Day by day, we get closer to when my trip is here. Which means, day by day, we're running out of time to get these last 2 shinies. So that's why, really trying to squeeze in as much time as I can in hopes of getting them. I mean, I still have like 3 weeks, so, that should be more than enough time to get these last 2. But you never know. You never know, RNG could be mean to me. It's definitely possible. I mean, for God's sake, look how long Mewtwo took. And it has every opportunity to possibly double that. There's no rules. There's no rules in probability. Well, actually, you know what I'm trying to say. There's no guarantees, I should say. Besides, just keep doing it and you should get it. So yeah, the Magikarp takes an average like 765 steps, which is... How many times less is that compared to Feebas? Hold on. 2550 divided by 765. That is 3.33333. You get the idea. 3 times faster than Feebas. So at least if I go overboard, if I go insane and collect like an additional 30 boxes of extra eggs, it should take 3 times as fast to hatch all of the leftovers. I'm really afraid I'm gonna die within the next month and a half to 2 months because of that trip I'm going on. That trip I'm going on to Japan and then Hong Kong. Obviously, the chances of death are low, but it's not impossible. I know you guys have seen all of the plane crashes and airplane incidences in the news the past couple of weeks. Like, there's a lot of them. There is a scary amount of them. It's a pretty bad omen right before I'm about to leave on a trip, taking like a 16-hour flight, 16 or 18-hour flight. A lot could go bad within that time. That's a long period of time where a lot of things can happen. All it takes is just one small case of human error, and, well, I'm a goner. Well, at least the family bloodline will continue. Clearly not with me. With my sister, she's already married now. And, well, I got cousins. So even if the bloodline doesn't continue with me, it'll still continue in general. So at least there's some sort of comfort in that. But yeah, if by chance you see me stop uploading 2 months from now, like I never upload again, well, I died. You know, aside from the plane crash, aside from the plane ride, which I'm terrified of, you never know. Foreign country, you never know what kind of germs and diseases you could contract while there. You could be as safe and cautious as you can. Face mask, hand sanitizer, you know. You can be as cautious as you can be, but you know, there's still no guarantees. All it takes is like, I don't know, a gust of wind to blow someone's cough in the air your direction, and bam, you're screwed. Oh yeah, also today was, I think, like the first day of the Super Bowl. I don't really care about the Super Bowl aside from, you know, the big game trailers. We did get a Thunderbolts trailer today, which I did not actually watch yet. We'll have to wait and see what other, you know, $1 million 30-second trailer we're gonna get. Whoops. You know, tonight at dinner, for an appetizer, there was a plate of roasted peanuts. And to this day, I'm still terrified to eat peanuts, despite the fact that I am confirmed not allergic. You know, a handful of years ago, we took me to, for the first time in my life, take an allergy test. Because, you know, we wanted to see what was causing my dermatographia. And up to that point in my life, we had never tested what I'm allergic to. Meaning, we didn't know if I was allergic to peanuts or not. So, I basically just went my entire life not eating peanuts just to be safe. So whenever there was peanuts in whatever, my parents would always be like, no, don't eat that. We don't know if you're allergic or not. Because we never tested you. Don't risk it. We don't even know. And then, you know, when I was finally tested and confirmed not allergic to peanuts, that meant, you know, I'm free to eat peanuts. But because my entire life I grew up not knowing if I was or not, so I always avoided it, I'm always terrified to eat a peanut, despite the fact that at this point I've eaten them before, and I'm already confirmed tested not allergic to them. But I'm still terrified, you know? I still hesitate to eat a peanut every now and then. It's like, I'm a little scared. Am I allergic? Wait, no, that's right. I was tested. I'm not allergic, so it's fine. You've eaten peanuts before, brother. My sister, though, no, she cannot. She has a mild allergy. She won't die if she eats one. I think she'll just, like, have rashes or whatever. Just a minor reaction, not major like death. Let me change up the music real quick, because it's been like 16 minutes of hearing this. Okay, that's too loud. Let me check something real quick. Is it yellow? No, that's red. You know, it's like the one time in my life I don't want it to be red. Because, you know, red's my favorite color. Okay, so I just had someone I talked to on Discord message me about the Super Bowl ads. I'm also loving. This is what he said to me. Also, I'm loving what we can get. Wait. Also, I'm loving what we can get. Okay, I think he's meant to say when. Also, I'm loving when we can get really patriotic commercials now and not woke ones. This is honestly one of my favorite commercials they showed. And then it's a link that I'm not going to watch just yet. It's like, tonight, Harrison Ford reminded us that life doesn't come with an owner's manual. The adventure is writing your own. Watch our big game spot to hear what's in Harrison's personal owner's manual. Okay. You know, at least with shiny hunting Magikarp, I can instantly tell if it's male or female. Unlike with Feebas, where it's a game of suspense until I look at the summary, or at least look at my party. You know, I technically do have a shiny Gyarados in my Brilliant Diamond, however, it came from Crystal. And I think you know exactly which shiny Gyarados I'm talking about. Why did I transfer the shiny Gyarados from Crystal to Brilliant Diamond? Well, if you guys remember, quite some time ago at this point, I did something that was completely pointless and borderline a big waste of time. I shiny hunted, well, first of all, I bought 2 more copies of Pokemon Crystal on the Virtual Console before that died. I already had the English version, which I did not want to restart because it had all my progress. So, before the eShop died on the 3DS, I bought the French and Spanish version of Pokemon Crystal. Yes, I literally spent money on those. And so, well, I now have 2 extra copies. There are 2, at the time, there were 2 games on the Switch where you could transfer in Celebi, so I decided, let me entirely waste my time by shiny hunting Celebi on my French and Spanish copies, putting a shiny Celebi into each game. What am I talking about anymore? I'm gonna hunt for 2 shiny Celebis, one in French and one in Spanish, and I'm gonna put one of each into Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. On paper, that's a huge waste of time. I don't even remember, I think for both of them, I also shiny hunted Suicune. At this point, that's kind of a staple for me. Whenever I play Pokemon Crystal, I'm going to get 3 shinies. I'm going to shiny hunt for Suicune, gonna get the guaranteed red Gyarados, and then Celebi. You guys have no idea how many times I've shiny hunted Celebi and Suicune in Crystal. There was a time I almost failed the shiny Suicune in that game. And if I did, I was just gonna hunt it again. So yeah, my Brilliant Diamond, I do have a shiny Suicune and Gyarados that came from Crystal. Because my Brilliant Diamond also has a shiny Celebi. So yeah, that's why I already have a shiny Gyarados in my Brilliant Diamond. But it didn't come from the game. It didn't originate in the game. So now, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to get a shiny Magikarp into a Gyarados that came from the game. Now you know. Ugh. Did I see the clip of everyone clapping for Trump and booing Taylor Swift? No, I did not. You know, it's a bit of a shame just how many celebrities in Hollywood are liberals. Because of the nonsense, the woke nonsense they spew all the time. You know, I like a lot of actors for the work they've done, but then who they are actually, and all the woke nonsense they spew, it's like, oh my god. You really have to separate the art from the artist. Like Mark Ruffalo. I love him as Bruce Banner the Hulk, maybe not Professor Hulk, but you know, I love him as Bruce Banner and Angry Hulk. But Mark Ruffalo himself is a little bit unhinged at times. Remember that time Kamala Harris literally assembled the Avengers to have them all say they endorse her? Remember when that happened? Oh my god, the dude just sent me the clip via libs of TikTok on X or Twitter. Oh, I feel disgusting calling it X. Trump gets massive cheers at the Super Bowl while Taylor Swift gets booed. The world is healing. You know what? I'm gonna watch it real quick. I'm gonna watch this clip. I'm gonna watch this clip of, you know, Trump getting cheers and then Swift getting booed. And I'm also gonna take a peek at that new Thunderbolts trailer. So yeah. Let's see what this stuff be talking about. You know, I actually have, I think, 2 friends who unironically listen to Taylor Swift. And I think only one of the 2, he is actually like a huge Taylor Swift fan. Alright, let's see. Damn. Damn, Taylor Swift getting booed at the Super Bowl. Damn, that is insane. That is actually insane. Taylor Swift getting booed at the Super Bowl? While Donald Trump gets a huge amount of cheer. Wow, of all the crazy things I've seen in life. Taylor Swift. Okay, I don't know if it's undeserved or not, you know? Maybe a little bit undeserved. Taylor Swift showed up on the giant Jumbotron screen, only to be booed. Taylor Swift's eyes even says, like, what'd I do? Why am I being booed? Wait a second. It's like, let me just play it off, smile and play it off. Like, damn! It's kind of crazy. Taylor Swift has been booed at the Super Bowl. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this Thunderbolts trailer real quick. I still wonder why the goddamn movie title has an asterisk. Whatever. Alright, let's see. Who was that? Magneto? Whoa! Someone is just killing people and turning them into shadows. That's insane. Wait, who is this? Hold on, let me finish watching the trailer first. Makes me think of DC's Eclipso. I can't tell who that character is. Is it meant to be Sentry? Can't help but notice throughout this trailer there's very little Taskmaster. Makes me really think she gets killed off early in the movie. If that's the case, good. That Taskmaster sucked. Give me the proper version of Taskmaster. Give me Tony Masters. Swear to God, making it Dreykov's daughter. What a terrible decision that was. I really can't tell who that villain is supposed to be. Whoever the character is in the trailer, he's shrouded in black the whole time. I can't make out who it is. Unless you're telling me that's supposed to be Sentry. Well, I really can't tell. I guess I gotta wait for Emergency Awesome's breakdown. I don't know. Based on whoever the villain is in the trailer, it looks more like someone... Looks more like someone like Doctor Strange would be more suited to take this person on instead of the freaking Thunderbolts. That's just me. Ugh. Is it the Void? Because, oh, never mind. Emergency Awesome posted a video 2 hours ago. The Void? Who is that? I think I heard vaguely of the character. Hold on. No, wait, what am I talking about? The Void at the end of time? Whatever, I'll watch the breakdown later. Whoops. You know, I saw this when I looked up the video for Green Hill, for Legendary Air Ride. The Legendary Air Ride machine, no green greens edit. What does this sound like? No green greens edit. You know, aside from shiny Feebas, or should I say shiny Milotic, Gyarados, and Skorupi, I don't really have that much else I want to shiny hunt in BDSP. So after I'm done these next two hunts, I probably won't shiny hunt in BDSP for quite a while. I don't really need to complete the decks anymore, you know? By the way, isn't Pokemon Day coming up in just a couple days? Oh, never mind. It's 27th. So, still quite a ways away. For some reason, I was thinking the 14th. No, that's Valentine's Day. A day that means absolutely nothing to me. Oh, speaking of which, did you guys know that the Pokemon Company or Pokemon Center is selling a life-size 5-foot tall Gardevoir plush? Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to buy one for you know exactly why. However, I don't know how my family, specifically my parents, would think coming into my room and seeing a 5-foot tall, green-haired, feminine-figured plush. I think my parents might disown me. Like, they'll see it, they'll think, okay, at least it's humanoid, but you know, it's not entirely human in stature. Or not stature, but human in appearance. It's humanoid, but it's not completely human, so it's still not fantastic in the eyes of parents. Is it bad if I'm tempted to buy one? I imagine it's a few $100. It's a 5-foot tall plush. Okay, I just went onto the Pokemon Center website. Wow, it's the first thing you see. The Gardevoir plush. If I go to pre-order now, holy shit! Oh my god, looking at the price, never mind. I was expecting it to be a few $100, not 6 few. I am not spending $584.99 Canadian for this plush. My parents will definitely disown me if I bought this and they found out the price. $63 inches. I was expecting like maybe $200-300, $200 or $300, not freaking $600. Never mind, I'm not spending $600 for a life-size Gardevoir plush. Okay, I just looked it up. 63 inches is 5'3", so at least I'm taller than the Gardevoir plush by 3 inches. So it's not a big difference, but it's something. Is it bad? Is it bad if I ask my friends collectively, hey, can you buy me the 63-inch life-size Gardevoir plush for my birthday? Is that bad? I think my friends would stop being friends with me if I asked them to do that. Okay, let's change up the music. $600. Not gonna lie, a part of me is tempted, but that's a lot of doubloons right there. For what? A plush? A plush of technically a digital animal that is almost eye level to me? I don't think I would ever forgive myself if I actually spent $600. Well, we'll just have to wait. Maybe one day they will give us a life-size Lopunny Lopunny plush, and maybe they'll bundle it together. Give me a life-size plush of other other characters like Meowscarada, Hatterene. What else is a sexy Pokemon? I know you guys are just waiting for me to say Vaporeon. Oh yeah, what about Delphox? $600. Like, even if I did buy it, where am I supposed to put it to hide it from my parents, right? Clearly, I'm gonna try to hide it. They're gonna clean my room one day, they're gonna open the closet, they're gonna be jump scared by what they think is an alien in there, and then they're gonna realize it's a life-size plush of a feminine figure that isn't entirely human. It's like, son, get up here and explain this right this instant. Dad, let me explain. Let me explain why I spent $600 on this. You spent what now? You spent how much on this? Son, get out of my house right now. Son, get out. I'm keeping this plush. I'm keeping it for myself. Son, you get out. Or if my mother found it, she would also tell me to get out. She would probably cry in the shower like, what has my son become? Like, this is the son I've raised. I am pretty sure. I am positive if I did buy this Gardevoir plush and my mother found it, as I actively was trying to hide it from her, and if she found out the price of it as well, my mother would cry. She would literally cry her eyes out. She wouldn't even be able to look at me. She would not be able to talk to me for who knows how long. My mother would basically just disassociate with me. Can you really blame her though? If she found out how much I would have spent on what I bought? Now, I'm not trying to put down anyone out there who actually did buy it. Like, good for you. Believe me, if it was a significantly cheaper price, and if my family would not disown me if I had one, I would buy it. I would have already bought one. $600 though. That's like what? Just over 500 USD? $600 though. I could buy like a life-size Pikachu plush at Costco for 50 bucks. But for a more petite Gardevoir more petite Gardevoir plush for like 12 times the price? Is that right? No, that is nowhere near right. Is it? I don't know. I did very poorly in math. Oh yeah, you guys wanted to hear what happened at work earlier today? So early in the morning, right as we opened the doors, basically, this couple came in. They were looking for cheap stuff. What do you expect? So the frame and lens that they would have picked out would have came to a total of 130. They just kept on asking me, no discount? And it's like, well, you're not cheap. You're not choosing the absolute cheapest, and you're not choosing a couple $100 worth of stuff. It's not too expensive. So, they tried to bargain down $130. And then, I kid you not, dude pulls out his wallet with bare minimum 20 $100 bills in it. Man, if I didn't have to keep my composure at work, I would have been like, motherfuck, trying to bargain down $130 when you bare minimum have $2,000 in your wallet. Why are you wasting my time? But yes, because I have to keep my composure at work, I can't do that. No matter how much I want to. But yeah, it's like, god damn it, man. Bargaining down $130 when you have like $2,000 in your pocket. And because everybody these days has a boner for using credit card, it's like I told them, how you want to pay, cash or debit? No credit card? Fuck no. Cash or debit? You clearly have enough to afford it, bitch. Give me my motherfucking cash. Waste my goddamn time trying to bargain down $130 when you had bare minimum $2,000 in your pocket. And I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this. At the end of the day, I really just shouldn't care. Because, once I sell a product, it's out of my control. I really shouldn't care what you do with it, who you give it to. I really shouldn't care as long as you buy it from us and you give us money. But, he was telling me, like, the frames he needed to pick out, or, because it was a couple, they were telling me that the frames they wanted had to be all plastic, no metal. Because they were giving it to someone in jail, so no metal is allowed. I'm kind of thinking, like, how am I supposed to feel about that? I can't be like, ooh, because you said that, I don't want to sell it to you. I don't know if I want to sell you something that you're going to give to someone in prison. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's not my business. It's not my position to be like, oh, you're giving it to someone who's locked up. I don't want to sell you my product just so you can give it to a criminal. It's like, it's not my position, but then again, I also feel bad for the inanimate object I'm selling. It's like, damn, you poor frame and lens that had so much effort put into making and crafting, and then I had to waste so much breath to say no to stinking bargainers. Like, they were also telling me, like, you know, it needs to be cheap, because once we give it to him in jail, 3 days later, he's just gonna throw it away. You know, 3 days later, he's just gonna lose it or break it. I'm just like, damn. I know I shouldn't care. I know I shouldn't care as long as, you know, you're buying stuff and I'm selling it. But like, damn, I feel bad for the frame and lens that I'm selling out. If that's what's gonna happen to it, if that's what fate awaits for it, that it's going to someone in jail and then 3 days later, according to you, it's just gonna get lost, just gonna be thrown away. It's like, damn, now I feel bad for it. Now I feel bad for the product I sold. It doesn't deserve that. My product, it doesn't deserve that. It deserves to go to someone who, you know, takes care of their stuff and actually uses it. Uses it and gives his items respect as they use it. You know, not someone in jail who potentially will lose and or break it in 3 days, like these two are trying to say. Like I said, it's not my business. You know, if you break it, technically great, you will come back for more business. You know, because the stuff I sell you is perfectly fine when I sell it to you. You know, there is no, you sold me faulty product, you sold me something that's bad. It was perfectly fine when I sold it to you. I don't know what you're doing, how you're taking care of it, but, you know, you broke it. It's not my fault. So you want a replacement, you gotta pay for it. You know, I've been using my same pair of glasses for like 10 years. Barely a scratch on them. And you know, it's not the most sturdiest of materials, but it's fine. So like, if my clumsy ass can take care of my shit for 10 years without it breaking, without it really scratching, without really anything happening, how the hell are people out there more competent than me? Always coming back with broken shit, mangled shit, and being like, what you sold me is bad quality, you know? I demand compensations, like, motherfucker. But yeah, so earlier today, guy tried to bargain down $130 when he clearly had like $2,000 in his pocket. And you know, he was giving it to someone he knew in jail, which I don't know how I feel about that. You know, my poor product is going to be fated to be destroyed, or, you know, not really taken care of. Because the dude kept on saying, like, it needs to be cheap, because he's just gonna lose it or break it in 3 days. Which tells me he has very little confidence in the person he knows in jail. I swear to God, he better not come back being like, the person, he didn't like the style. Can I get a refund? Fuck no. You already bought it. It's already done. There ain't no damn refunds. You know, we're not Costco where we will even take the carcass of an eaten rotisserie chicken. And you know, it just kind of furthers my point that I keep on trying to get through to everyone I see, or everyone I bring this topic up to. Bring cash with you in case. I have so many friends who absolutely refuse to take any sort of cash with them because it's all cards now, baby. It's all digital. We're moving forward into the future. Like I said, everyone these days has a boner for only using credit card to build up that credit. Nobody uses cash, nobody wants to use debit cards anymore. But I keep thinking like, why don't you have it with you just in case? What if off chance you go to somewhere that does not accept credit cards? What the fuck you gonna do now? So yeah, I keep on saying, bring cash just in case. Just in case your cards fail, you lose your cards. Just in case the place only takes cash. What's so hard about carrying cash? What's so hard about carrying 1 or 2 little paper bills? Or in Canada's case, a couple of plastic bills. Did you know that the Canadian currency, the Canadian bills, are damn near indestructible without like a pair of scissors? But yeah, it's like, what's so hard about bringing cash? My friends make the argument, well, I don't want to carry around spare change. It's so much of a hassle. How much of a hassle is it, honestly, just to have a couple of coins dangling in your pocket? How much of a hassle is that really? You know what I do? I have coins in my pocket. A lot of times, majority of the times, I don't even bother taking it out of my pocket just to leave it at home. I just leave it in my pants, and I just carry the spare change with me back out. Like, how much of a bother is it really? How much of a hassle is it truly to bring like $20 worth of cash with you everywhere you go, just in case? Like I said before, nobody's asking you to take $1,000 with you like this guy was earlier today. Nobody's asking you to take a large amount. Just bring like $20, $50. Just take a little bit with you just in case. And nobody's telling you to use it. I'm saying just in case. What if a place only takes cash? Well, you had it just in case. But they allowed you to use card? Great! It's like, what's so hard about bringing cash with you just in case? Like, I swear to God, like, because I always carry cash with me just in case, I ever go out with my friends, they're asking me like, yo man, you got cash on you? Can you help me buy this real quick? Because I don't have cash on me, I only have my cards, and they only take cash. They're like, fuck no. This is why I keep telling you to bring cash in case, and yo ass refuse. Well, now you gotta learn your lesson. You're not gonna learn anything if I pay for this for you, so no. Gonna drive home the lesson to you real strongly. You were so insistent on not bringing cash with you just in case of a moment like this? Well, too bad you're not getting what you want. If you truly want it, your ass gonna have to come back. It's like I'm about to go spend my own cash on something that I want. It's like I don't like the direction the world is going. Doesn't matter if I like it or not, the world is gonna keep on progressing and advancing whether I like it or not. You know, the kiosks at McDonald's or nobody bringing cash anymore. I'm not a fan. But what can I really do to change it? Nothing. Anyways, let me see what other song I can play. That was fast. Come on, where my piss lizard at? See, I collected 2 boxes of Magikarp eggs in bulk just to give myself a little more leeway, and I'm almost done hatching all the eggs. Like, I'm hatching eggs faster than I can collect them. So what I might need to do is, you know, sacrifice the steps and just collect, like, my entire PC box full of eggs before I start hatching. Just because Magikarp eggs take so fast to hatch, and I'm not getting them as fast as I need to be. I'm hatching them faster than I'm actually collecting them. You know what else I realized? Like, after I'm done these next couple of shiny hunts, I don't have a lot in mind to shiny hunt. At least not on the Switch. Not on any Switch games. So, I'm thinking what I'll do next is I'll start working on my home Let's Go decks, because I am severely lacking in that department. And then it hit me like, oh shit. Let's Go probably has some version exclusives. Ah, fuck. That means I gotta dust off my Let's Go Pikachu, which I haven't touched in like 3 years. Maybe 4 years, probably more. I don't remember if I even finished the game on my Let's Go Pikachu, because I mostly played Let's Go Eevee. And remember, there is no breeding in those games, so I have no choice but to resort to the old-fashioned way, that is just catching them in the wild. So some of the rarer spawns, those are going to be quite a pain. Alright, so I just looked it up on Cerebi. That's a lot more version exclusives than I expected. So, Pokemon exclusive to Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Pikachu consists of Sandshrew Sandslash, Oddish Gloom Vileplume, Mankey Primeape, Growlithe. Oh, it doesn't say Arcanine. So just Growlithe, Grimer, Muck, and Scyther. Thankfully, majority of those aren't too difficult to catch. In reality, I just need to catch the base form, the pre-evolution, and then I can just evolve it in another game. You know? So I don't need to catch a fully evolved Sandslash. So, it's not too bad. Alright, be gone, bot in chat. You are banned. You're banned. You're banned. Alright, hold on. I have another song in mind. What was the name of it again? what is it with this don't song? I mean, it's not the song I'm thinking of anyways. Nope. Man, this freaking song. Oh, whatever, I already have it playing. Wasn't exactly the one I was thinking of, whatever. Oops. Well, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to end this. Did that off-center it? Yeah, kinda. Why are you still red? Don't get me wrong, I do like red, but like, I would like you to be yellow. Be like a white person is in The Simpsons. Well, we are approaching an hour and a half, and that's all I'm gonna be here on. That's how long. Oh my god. That's all I'm gonna be here. That's all I'm gonna do for tonight. An hour and a half. Alright. One more reset, or two. I'll do one last reset. One more encounter, and then that'll be it for tonight. Alright, come on. Last one for tonight, please. And no. See you guys next time.